been over 10 years since popular culture was taken over by Katniss Everdeen and her world of the Hunger Games. There's a good reason it did. Many people consider it to be one of the genre's best, with great character arcs and a very interesting world. But then the second movie came out, and it was still good, but not great. Then the third movie came out, and it was just okay. Then the fourth one came out, and it was downright bad. I'd say that the movies are better overall when they focus on the actual games. I don't much care for the Revolution story. That's why I'd say I like this new movie, The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Let's get into it. When I say I like this movie, that's not entirely true. I like the first half of it, going into the capital only 10 years into the Hunger Games and fresh off a failed revolution. Like I said, great world building. But after that, we just go back to District 12, and it's not that different from the last time we saw it. The story follows a young President Snow before he earned that title. Seeing him help develop the games into the reality show they would eventually become is great, and it tracks well with his journey of losing his humanity. Along with Snow, however, we have Lucy Gray Barrett from District 12, and I'll be honest, she feels more like a prop who's just there to serve Snow in his arc, conveniently leaving once her use is up. The parts when she are in the games are good, but the character can't carry scenes not set in the arena. And this is nothing against Rachel Zegler, she did fine, although her accent is kind of inconsistent. Sometimes it's a nice Texas girl accent, and other times it sounds like she's doing her best Jennifer Lawrence impression. But like I said, once she wins the games and they go back to District 12, it drags on quite a bit. There are good moments in there, but I just prefer the games. When I was watching this, it reminded me of another movie with a similar character arc. Joker. Now I know that sounds crazy, but just stick with me for a second. Remember when that movie came out and there was all this media outrage saying it would inspire violence and stuff like that? Well, one day, after me and my uncle watched it, we were talking about that outrage. And he said, "What's the big deal? Joker only kills a few people." What he meant was, yes, Joker only kills a handful of people. But meanwhile, there are so many other movie characters who kill dozens and dozens of people. And some of these characters are considered superheroes and heroes. But it's not about how many bodies, it's about how and why. Each kill, the character feels less and less, and it becomes easier. Almost like it was as easy as tying his shoe, as if it was just another thing that he had to do. So yes, Snow may have only killed a few people, but each kill changed him, and eventually he became the man we know, the evil man who is willing to send 24 kids to their death every year. Hey everybody, I just want to take a few minutes at the end of this video to thank you for watching the first ever video on the ES Film Talk channel. And I also wanted to discuss what my plans for this channel are and things like that. So my plans are I want to make reviews of new releases, but I also want to talk about, the classics and maybe not so well known films. I want to make a little bit of everything, film and TV. And I just want it to be like a place where people can discuss their favorite movies and TV shows. I want to talk about everything, and hope you guys will be along for the journey. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. How I can improve my videos. I would really like that. Thank you.